Hello, my name is Cassidy Daniels, and my topic is about the nurse to patient ratio in different settings. What this means is how many patients one nurse can take care of at a time. For my thesis statement, it is why there should be a set nurse to patient ratio cap. For this research, I have used many different sources, including books, journals, articles, and multiple different websites. I will be mentioning some of them below. The first supporting point for my argument is the nurse's well-being. I have found in my research a lot of information discussing the problems nurses face when they are caring for too many patients during their shift. One of the articles I found, titled Nursing Unit Teams Matter, is a survey that talks about a lot of nurses' burnouts and gives numerical data that I can use in my final paper to support my point. As you can imagine, being overworked and overwhelmed can lead to burnout in their career, where the worker's desire and ability to show personal time and attention to their patients is limited. In an article titled U.S. Nurses Work Too Much and Without Enough Rest, I also found information on just how tough a career in nursing can be. This leads me to my second point. Having a set nurse-to-patient ratio cap will increase patient safety, quality of care, and patient outcomes. If the nursing staff is stretched too thin, they won't have the same energy or be able to put forth their best effort in caring for each patient. Patients who are subjected to exhausted, hurried, and tired caregivers often become dissatisfied and angry. They also may not be getting the care they deserve to return them to the best health before returning home. This then may create a return visit to the hospital. I have proved this in many different sources in my research. One of the articles I'll be using is titled The Changing Nature of the District Nurse-Patient Relationship. This article enforces how nurses need to form a relationship with each patient in order to provide the best care. And my third point, hospital reputation, revenue, and patient satisfaction. Hospital ranking reports and word of mouth can dramatically impact a hospital's professional reputation with insurance companies and customers. With a poor reputation comes less revenue as patients choose different hospitals and insurance companies penalize hospitals for readmission. I will also be talking about the rule that has been implemented in California and the results that have come of that. When this rule set a cap, California is the only state that has a nurse-to-patient ratio currently. When I am researching and drawing a conclusion about this topic, it is important I look at the wide variety of nursing jobs and the different settings that they work in. For example, there should be a different nurse-to-patient ratio cap for an ER compared to a small pediatrician's office. I have found multiple different sources to explain each different nursing career and what each department entails. One of the most useful sources I found was a book titled Careers in Focus: Nursing. This book explains many different nursing careers and provides a lot of information on each career. I will also be using a website titled Explore Specialties on explorenursing.com. This website does a similar thing to what the book does. So you may have some questions or doubts about this plan. You may be thinking having a higher nurse-to-patient ratio cap would have to lead to nurses working longer hours and then further causing the burnout I talked about before. The simple solution to this issue is to hire more nurses. One of the articles I found talks about the effect having a ratio cap will have on nursing schools and younger graduating nurses and getting them into the field. This can provide the more nurses needed to lead to this nurse-to-patient ratio cap. You may also be thinking hospital networks may not want to pay more nurses. However, this goes back to the third point I made. If hospitals have a higher rating, reputation, and patient satisfaction, this will lead to them making more revenue, allowing them to pay more nurses for their work. To further explain both sides of this debate, I will use some information from an article titled Health Experts Debate the Merit of the Nurse to Staff Ratio. So this is what I'll be talking about and using for my final project. Thank you.